Why do you think popular kids are popular?
I don't know, man, because they play with the wooden trains.
That's
Now,
I
now,
probably
think
true.
now,
they're the
popular
top.
kid means top train, right?
Yeah,
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 bro, they're
yeah.
the
Top
top.
train.
Okay,
Top
okay.
train.
Whew, just want to make sure.
Because we're not allowed to say big users anymore.
No, it's
No,
top. We're the top trains.
Is big users a slur now?
I think so.
I don't know.
So,
So what do you think makes the top trains the top trains?
um, watching the Flintstones.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I'm not referring to the animated series. I'm referring to the film, the live-action film starring John
Ooh,
Goodman.
ooh, that's
John
rough.
Goodman, a good man.
He is. He's a very good man.
Yes.
Well, welcome back, everyone. I hope you enjoyed our conversation starter. We decided we'd start this episode a little bit more dynamically. I hope you all are having a good evening, maybe I guess we're recording this in the evening, but really you could be watching this whenever. You could be watching this at 6 o'clock in the morning. So I hope you're having a good whatever time it is. I'm Mr. MPS 2002 here with Percy6, and we have special guest MilkTankerMedia returning for the second episode in a row.
I feel
This is
like if your instinct is to watch this podcast at 6 o'clock in the morning, you should be seeking help.
Well, bro, I know why they're watching this podcast at 6 in the morning, because they know that this is episode 12, our landmark episode.
Oh, dang.
You're
man.
right. This is a special episode.
It's the one where I ask, I have a list
Yes?
of, yeah, I'm thinking, man, I'm thinking real hard.
Do we
I
have
have a
little
list of
spinning beach ball?
225 conversation starters for any occasion. And by God, we're going to get through all of them before this episode is over.
If you're ever able to find them.
Just one.
How did you hear about this event?
I host it.
Oh, that's good.
Retweet.
You learned about this podcast through a retweet?
No, retweet as in I also host the podcast.
But do you, though?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't exactly know if I know who you are.
Well, I am Percy6, top train.
This is a bad bit, guys. This is not.
Yeah, no, this is not going. I think I gotta go weirder.
Yeah, let's look for some. Look for some really weird conversation starters.
Conversation starters for teens.
Oh, here we go. Now this is gonna be good.
Hello, fellow teenagers.
Did anything make you upset today? That's literally one of the questions. A lot of things make me upset, but I don't know why that's a teen specific. What hurts your feelings is also on this list.
The answer to something that both hurts my feelings and made me upset today is the same answer, and it's that I was trying to eat a pizza today, and the crust was like cardboard, and normally I like pizza crust, but I couldn't do it today, and it was pretty upsetting.
Are you gonna throw this company that made this pizza under the bus? What pizza was this?
Who are we not sponsored by this week?
No, it's fine. I don't have to tell people that it was DiGiorno's or anything.
It sure wasn't delivery.
Yeah, that's for sure. Although I will say delivery has kind of been saving my life. While we've been in quarantine, I've been ordering a lot of food.
Ooh.
Yeah, same. Yeah, we've been doing a lot of takeout. Recently, there's a very good Greek or Mediterranean place actually that is nearby, and I didn't know existed for like the entirety of my
wow.
lifetime here. It's always been here, but we've never tried it, and it's actually very, very good. It was not Dino's. I'm sorry, Matt.
Dude, the best Euro place.
Whoa, I don't know about that.
only the Twin Cities, only my Twin Cities folks would know. Although maybe don't go there. At the
Don't go
current
there
moment.
right now,
At the current
or
moment. Wait
you
until
know, a
maybe
month
like
ago,
a couple.
depending on when this episode gets released.
Yeah, wait a couple weeks until, you know, until
The coast is clear.
until the coast is clear. Exactly. You know, there's a runaway train. We gotta wait until it gets diverted into a siding.
Yeah, exactly.
Those darn
If you got
sleepy signalmen.
if you guys were if you guys were working on Sodor, what jobs would you want to have?
Oh, that's a good question. Is that on the
Give me-
225 conversation starters?
Yes. Give me controller of the railway. I'll be Sir Topham Hatt.
Really? You
Yes.
think you could handle?
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm not asking this as a bit. Like, I'm serious. Like, I'm seriously wondering. Like, what jobs would you guys like to have?
Personally, I would really love to work on like the Skarloey Railway and
Yeah.
That'd be
be,
fun.
I don't know, like a conductor or someone who just like leads people around on like tours and like shows off the scenery. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I definitely conductor. Like if I wasn't like conductor would be a good job on, fireman. You're just getting dirty. Conductor, you're conducting.
I would want to be the driver of one of the diesels because I'm the driver, so I'm technically in control. So I can make these diesels do whatever the hell I want to, but because these diesels are all assholes, no one's gonna blame me, and everyone's gonna say it was their fault.
Oh,
you
that's
have-
Diesel again.
You have immunity.
I could run rampant around this island, dude. I could scrap some engines and stuff like that, and they'd be like, Iron Airy, yeah, you're back at it again.
Yeah, boo snub.
You got to pick Diesel 10 though, because then you have the claw to work with as
That's
well.
true.
Yeah, but does Diesel 10 even have a driver?
I don't know, man. I don't know like the physics of any of the physiological implications of any of these engines having a driver. It probably depends if you ask like, Master of the Lemons or anyone else.
I feel like they only give them drivers when it's convenient for the
story. Yeah.
for the story.
You're right.
Well, I mean, there was a long span of time in the TV series where they just didn't have drivers at all. And then they had them again for a little bit, and now I don't know if they have them again or not.
Don't forget Thomas and Magic Railroad. They had nobody. They were just
Yeah.
moving around on their own.
It was really
Yeah, dude, Mr. Conductor was the only human on Sodor in that movie.
It was really jarring, actually, when, like, I think it was Journey Beyond Sodor, there was a bit where, like, Thomas's driver, like, jumped out of the cab and, like, changed the points. It was like, oh, yeah, they
Dude, I know.
have drivers. Why is he trapped in a steelworks?
Yeah, I brought that up, not to plug or anything, but I brought that up in my review of Journey Beyond Sodor. It's like they're keeping human beings.
That's probably
Like,
why I
they're-
remember it, actually.
They're holding them against their will inside this fucking building. It's like, no, you can't do that.
Where are the cops,
Yeah, where's that guy? Well, I mean, obviously, I think we know that we can't trust the cops at the current moment.
Hello.
Of course, yes, I'm referring to that episode of Thomas and Friends,
Yes.
and nothing else.
Yes, as long as you're not a
Yeah.
regular lawbreaker.
Guys, I've been watching a lot of movies lately while I've been in quarantine.
Only while you've been in
And-
quarantine?
Well, I mean, just in general, but also especially in quarantine, and especially a series of movies that I've been watching lately is I don't know if any of you guys know about this or not, but it's the Divergent series.
I have... I know what it is. I've not read or watched it.
So, Divergent is a series of young adult books, basically a Hunger Games clone.
Okay.
It's like, and I decided to watch these movies because I have nothing better to do with my life, and wow, they were all really bad. They're Hunger Games light. Like, it's just a bunch of handsome, attractive muscular white people running around and shooting guns and kissing each other and stuff. And man, it was bad. There's 3 books, but they decided to split the last book into 2 movies because Hunger Games did that. Hunger Games did that, and it made bank. But the thing is, these 3 movies sucked. So the 3rd movie did not make enough money to justify making a 4th one. So the story was left unresolved.
Oh wait, actually, they just never made another one.
Yeah, they were gonna make it into a TV show, and then all the actors were like, "No, we're movie actors, not TV actors," and then it just got canceled.
Oh. Naturally.
Yeah, so making movies is real easy. All you gotta do is just take a book and split it in half, and then there you go, and then you just throw some people in front of a green screen, and easy as that.
Oh yeah.
Did you guys ever read any like the Hunger Games or any of those other young adult novels?
If Harry Potter counts, then yes. If Harry Potter does not count, then not really.
Dude, I've still never read a Harry Potter book or watched a Harry Potter movie.
Wow,
Missing
that's
out,
surprising.
man.
You're solid. The only book series I read as a kid were the that I can think of were Redwall. Do you guys remember Redwall?
I remember Redwall. Oh my goodness,
Yep.
It's been so long since I've thought about that. That was
know-
such a good book.
Do you know what's sad? They made a series of that. I think the guy who created it was Brian Jacques was his name or whatever. And he would release a new book of the Redwall series every year, but it stopped because he died in 2013. So
Wow, that was
I mean I didn't get to that point. I haven't read every Redwall book. I don't remember which ones I did and didn't.
I
But-
read a bunch of them. I didn't know that he died. That's very unfortunate.
yeah, that's sad. That's unfortunate. You
Well,
hate
what's
to see it.
disappointing is because he died. I mean, I assume they didn't get a proper finish to the books. But
I'm not really sure. From what I remember, they it was kind of an ongoing series, but also they kind of jumped around in terms of timeline.
Yeah,
the main
usually
character
every,
was like a young boy or mouse, I think, in the first one, and then in some of the sequels he was an adult, and there was he had kids and stuff, and then sometimes it would jump backwards a couple hundred generations to do a prequel. I don't know. It skipped
yeah.
around a lot.
he wrote them out of order, and then eventually finally got everything together. So he was just making every book would be a new one that goes off the last book. But from what I remember, most of the characters will be lucky to make it in 2 or 3 books. They'll constantly die, which I guess makes sense because they're animals. They don't live that long.
Yeah, they have a very
So-
long lifespan. The entire series probably took place over the course of a human year or something like that.
I remember Percy, I remember you and Chase way back when in the YouTube channels you could list your interests. I remember you guys would would put Redwall things, and then you'd repost Redwall videos on your pages.
I remember that too, and it's funny you mentioned that. I remember, I can't even think of what the character was. I'm pretty sure it was a rabbit from one of the books. But back when YouTube, you could only make one account with that name. I made an account with that name, and I'm like, Kikari, let's that'll be our account. And I mean, we didn't do anything with it, but it was
That's funny.
Yeah,
classic
it's
old
still
YouTube.
there.
It's probably deleted. YouTube hates us.
Dude, do you guys remember Andrexio Studios?
Yes.
The guy that used to do he would make you as an engine, but it was a pixel art.
Yeah. Be take a
not
wooden
sure I
engine. He did one for me. It was a wooden Percy, and he switched it to blue because that was my favorite color, and 5 because that was my favorite number. So it's
I remember
identical
he
to
did-
Percy, but just blue and 5.
Yeah, I remember he did a blue Diesel 10 for me.
I have a... When was this?
like way like 2008 through 10.
This may have happened and I just completely forgot. I'm sorry, Andrexia Studios, if you did.
Well, you also didn't really interact with the community that much until kind of later.
That's true. I kept largely to myself, I think.
You and Ro, you guys both kind of just like were doing your own thing. You guys didn't really go on Twitter or Skype or anything until way later.
Yeah, I didn't even get a Skype until like 3 years ago or something like that.
Wow. It's pretty recent. Do you know who the first people I had on Skype were?
You've told me this before, but I don't think he's heard
I don't think I've
this.
heard, yeah.
The first people I added on Skype were Sir Topham Head 291 Jack and Thomas Freak 808 Matthew Rosado.
That's so cursed.
I feel like the first people I added on Skype were probably MPS and like
Hello.
Enterprising Engine 93 and like Tynes and I don't even remember who else.
Mm-hmm.
Turtles maybe.
What about you, Matt? Do you remember?
I honestly, I think legitimately, I think the first person that I added on Skype, because I had my Skype, but I used it like to talk to my relatives and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The first Thomas person that I added on Skype, I think it was also Jack.
Wow.
Because I remember one night Jack added me to like a big call with like Damien and you and a bunch of other people. And I had like no idea who anyone is. I was like, who the fuck are any of these people? These weirdos. What's
funny.
a MILF? What are they talking about?
Arble Phil.
Yo, Milk Tanker, hit us with another conversation starter, bro.
Okay. I mean, this one's not going to be from the internet. But just because we were talking about Redwall, it got me thinking about like fantasy books and things like that. Something I've been doing recently, and I'm about to paint myself as like the ultimate nerd, is I've started playing Dungeons and Dragons with my friends. I don't know. So my question for you is, do either of you play? And I probably think I know the answer, but the question stands.
Dude, Dungeons and Dragons is sick. Yes, I definitely do play it.
Wait, really?
Yeah, dude. I love Dungeons and Dragons. It's sick. I just played last night.
I cannot tell if you're actually being serious or if you're doing a bit.
No, I'm 100% serious. I'm not. I wouldn't jerk your chain about something like this, dude. I fuck with D&D.
Wow. Okay, I never knew. That's awesome, though.
Yeah, I love D&D. It's sick.
Yeah, I haven't played it before. I'm not part of this club. Sorry.
All right. Well, you can just leave the call then, and Matt and I will sit here and talk about D&D for the rest of the
All right.
podcast.
Goodbye, guys. It's been nice knowing you.
Yeah, dude. I've never DM'd before because it seems really hard, but I want to.
It's okay. Okay. So I'm currently I started playing about a year ago, and I was playing in a campaign run by a friend of mine from college. And in the last couple of months, I also started DMing for another group of my friends. And I can tell you with 100% confidence, it is terrifying to be a DM. And it's really hard, and it's so much fun.
Yeah, dude. I started playing in freshman year in the dorms because I had nothing better to do. And no, I really enjoyed it. And I've been playing since then, baby. Me and my friends were in the middle of a really, really good campaign when Corona hit, and we couldn't hang out and play it anymore. And so we decided we didn't want to play it over Skype or anything, so we're just going to wait until we could all get back together in person. So in the meantime, we've started like a separate campaign, but it's like a throwaway campaign. It's like we don't really care. We can stop playing it at any time.
Gotcha. That's interesting, yeah. No, we've been... the campaigns I'm in have been continuing via, video call. I think at this point I've actually DM'd more sessions online than I did while we were on campus because it started pretty recently, which is real strange.
Real strange.
It's real strange. Some parts of it work really well, and some parts I obviously miss being able to see people in person and that kind of stuff. But Percy, You definitely should give it a try. I think you would actually.
You know, I
It's a
might
lot of
have
fun.
to. I forget, one of my IRL non-community member friends said they play it too. Can't think of who it was, but man, I guess this is the new thing. I need to hop on it.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, I think you would enjoy D&D a lot.
I might have to look it up. I might have to start playing.
I feel like it would make sense for people in the Thomas community to enjoy it because it's basically collaborative storytelling. And that's,
that's
basically
what it
what we do anyway as creators. Obviously, it's elves and dwarves as opposed to talking trains, but similar ideas.
Well, it doesn't even have to be fantasy. You can do space D&D. You could do superhero D&D.
That's
you can do whatever
true.
you
There's
want.
there's different systems for different settings and all kinds of role playing games and stuff that are out there. It's honestly
Yeah,
really cool.
My friends talk about a space D&D campaign that they used to do. But I feel like space D&D could turn into Star Wars a little too easily.
I mean, you would think that, but then you could make the same argument that fantasy D&D could turn into Lord of the Rings too easily. And obviously there are tropes that last and continue, but what's cool is to see the personality that individuals bring and things that go completely off the rails, just like this podcast has.
Yeah, everyone has officially tuned
Everyone
out.
is officially tuned out as we started going on the nerdiest rant I think we ever have.
All right, so let's
Even-
let's change
Even
it
Percy
to.
number 6 turned out.
I got a new topic though. This one's probably this thing to be excited about is over by the time this video actually comes out. But July 3rd, Disney Plus is putting Hamilton on. Who is excited for that?
Bro,
Wait.
don't use
How?
Disney Plus. Disney Plus is a trash surface.
Not if it has Hamilton on it.
It's like
Disney Plus is an awful streaming service.
it's like a recording of Hamilton, or
Yeah, it's the from the original cast.
why
Yep.
does Disney have the right? I mean, I like
I-
Hamilton a lot. I was
don't
lucky
know.
enough to see it live actually a couple of years ago. But how do you
They might have gotten it in the Fox acquisition.
did Fox own Hamilton?
I don't know, dude.
Who
It's just a
owns
theory.
Hamilton?
Just a game theory.
Lin-Manuel.
And
but-
he does a lot of stuff with Disney.
Why I do
That's
not
true.
know
He wasn't
why.
Mary Poppins.
I don't know why Disney Plus is the lucky winner, but I will be watching Disney Plus that day.
I mean, hey, if the Snyder Cut's gonna come out on HBO Max, then anything's possible.
There you go. Release the
That's still
Snyder
great.
cut of Hamilton.
That's still crazy, dude. Honestly, I kind of thought they would never release that.
Fans just kind of willed it into existence, which is real weird.
Yeah, I mean, I hate the DC movie, most of them. I think most of them kind of suck. But at the same time, Zack Snyder, he's getting to realize his vision. So from a filmmaking perspective, I can't help but be happy for him. And also, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I'm not going to watch it, because I definitely am,
Matt, did
We'll
you
just
see
see
Justice
it.
League?
if I like it or not. Bro, I saw Justice League.
Wow. In a couple months, you can say, I saw the Snyder cut.
Yeah. Well, actually, it'll still be it'll be like a year.
Yeah,
before
yeah,
I can
okay,
say
a
I
year,
saw
okay.
the Snyder Cut. Man, it's still so far away. Whenever I hear, I think I said this in a previous episode, but the passage of time is crazy because whenever I hear 2021, I think it's so far away, but it's really not.
Yeah, you beat. I was ready to say the passage of time, but you beat me.
We've
to
got to
it.
drop a passage of time in each episode, bro.
We do.
It's crazy, man,
Have-
how time passes.
It's crazy. Oh, let's date this video. It's crazy. It's already the end of May.
Man, people are going to be watching this video, and it's going to be like the middle of July, and they're going to be like, damn, they really did backload these episodes.
I
We're
know.
just, stockpiling content so we can keep it consistent. I say we, like I'm at all involved in the release schedule of Thomas and Friends Wooden Rail. What is it called? Thomas
No, it's just TTTE Community
TTTEC
Radio now.
now.
So we're more inclusive.
Yes, we are very inclusive.
I have to sneeze.
I'm sorry.
It went
Man,
away.
people must be
I
lost.
hate it.
Think about this, Matt. This is our fourth one in a row without Ro. People are probably getting lost. They're like, "Where's Ro? Isn't he supposed
Bro,
to make
yeah.
a cameo by now?"
They're like, get rid of this fucking MilkTankerMedia, this Joker. Get him out of here. Get our guy, the Chad Rowe.
Little did you know, I am Ro, and I have been this entire time.
You just unzip yourself and it's like, oh my god, it's him.
Yeah, on the podcast. Let me see if I can just...
Did it work?
You tell me later if you can hear that on the audio.
Okay. Okay. Great. I should just edit in like a really fucked sound effect there.
It was supposed
I'll
to be the
like-
zipper on my sweatshirt, but
I didn't.
if Matt
hear
adds like
anything.
a lightning bolt or like a bass boosted version of Never Gonna Give You Up in that space, then
We'll see. We'll see.
I
what
shouldn't have
do.
even given him that idea.
Very interesting. Well, we're almost at a half hour again. Crazy the passage.
Praise
of
the
time.
passage of time.
It is. It's
Um,
unbelievable.
I think we can call that good on this episode, and on this recording sesh, we got 2 episodes. I think it was pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
So as you
Alright,
know.
well, before we sign off, Milk Tanker, do you want to hit us with one more conversation starter, bro?
All right, we'll go back to the internet. I'm on a new page now. This one is 57. Killer conversation starter.
Great. Make sure this is a good one. This is the last one.
All right. What's your biggest regret?
Whoa,
Ooh,
that's
we're
a
getting
conversation starter.
That's what it said. I will also note this website is called scienceofpeople.com, which definitely makes it sound like a bunch of aliens trying to figure out how to like socially interact with humans, and like this is what they came up with.
Yeah, dude, it's like I'm gonna walk up to a party and I meet someone
Hey,
for the very first time.
what's
I'm
your
like, hey,
biggest
what's your
regret?"
biggest regret, man? If you could take back one thing that you did in your life, what would it be? Damn, that's heavy.
All right. I'll pick a different one.
Okay.
Let me see. What? Oh, these are all really bad, actually.
Ooh.
Well, I thought these were killer.
What? Okay, here they break down my month, and of course I don't have May or June, so we're gonna go ahead and skip to the next logical time, which is February.
Of course,
Uh-huh.
naturally.
Yeah.
Naturally,
definitely.
next on the calendar. The question is, do you usually celebrate Valentine's Day? Do you think it is a real or fake holiday? What does it mean by a fake holiday?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I kind of consider it a fake holiday. I mean, it's not really like, it doesn't fucking matter. Nobody's gonna give a shit if we have Valentine's Day or not. They just want to sell more greeting cards and flowers and chocolate and stuff like that.
I'm more of a guy who celebrates February 13th, a day people are now calling Desperation Day, where a 9 has the self-esteem of a 2 or something like that. I tweet that out every Desperation Day. It's a nice How I Met Your Mother quote.
You heard it here.
Desperation.
You heard it here first, folks. Percy6 is a 9.
He's single.
Single, ready
and,
to mingle.
And you know he's a successful YouTuber. He's got lots of clout. He's got that
true.
YouTube cash money.
He's famous.
Top train, you know.
So this
Yeah, that's
Valentine's Day, be sure to get all of your Percy-shaped chocolates to send to your favorite celebrity.
Hey guys, let me run this bit past you here. All right, Turtles and Thomas, more like Turtles and Tinder. Do you like that one?
I think I'm gonna swipe left on that one.
Oh, zinger, dude.